over there. Oh, no. Good morning. There she is. All right. We are, I think, ready to begin. Still chopping my head off, but hopefully. Okay. So I have a towel, water, weights, a ball, and a mat. And supplies to clean this stuff are over there. If you would like to clean it before you start, just so you know that it's super safe, and we'll get started. Remember to listen to your body. All right, grab that ball. I like to start off with the ball just so you get used to it. Try to get it way back behind your head. Go the other way. Get in your shoulders. I can feel this in my abs. Back to the center. Shoulders tucked. You're just going to take it all the way around. And the ball and the arms and the head all stay connected. So you're using your abs to get yourself around there and pull yourself up. So if I didn't have the ball, it would look like this. Go all the way up and the other way. One more. Up here. Whoo, set and twist. Right and left. Now put your weight back in your heels so your hips don't move yet. Just your upper body. Just one side. Go the other way. Back to the center. Reach back. And if it starts raining, I'm going to take off running, just so you know. Just kidding. I didn't put the top up this morning. Take it out. Roll it out there. Ears between your shoulders. Ah, there you go. Just let that relax. Let it stretch for a second. Press that back flat. Let your chin drop into your chest. Shoulders are stretching. Neck is stretching. Going to pull that belly button up through your backbone. And then press it back out just like you're a puppet on the string. Someone has that string tied to your belly button, pulling it up through your backbone, pressing it back down and up. One more. Take it out, roll it off to one side and press back in. Feel that stretch all the way up that side and down to your hip. Kind of roll that around however you need it. Release it. We're going the other way. Press back in. Let it stretch. I like to roll that ball away wherever it takes. Get that stretch. Back to the center. Bring it up. All right. We're going right to the top. So you can have a mat under you if you want. If your ball is on the mat, your feet need to be on the mat, okay? So your belly is, or your tummy's going on top of your belly. We don't want to talk about bellies. All right, on top. So here's the idea. The idea is your chest is up, you're like a plank. But if you need to put those feet down because that's really, really awkward for you, that's okay. But I want your balance to be such that if I asked you to, you could pick up your hands. Okay, so that's just kind of to let you know where your balance is. You don't have to pick up your hands ever. Your shoulders are tucked. You're holding yourself up there. Your chin and forehead point to the floor, so if you need to look sideways. Try not to ever pull that spine out of natural alignment. Right now, I want you to think about what's happening with your belly. What is with that word today? With your abs. Pull it up into your backbone. I'm just trying to see if you guys are awake, I guess. All right, so pull it into your backbone and up underneath your rib cage. So kind of tuck it up there. And then if you're ready, reach one arm out, but you don't have to. Those feet can always be on the floor. This is really, really awkward at first. You can bring that arm down and up if you're ready. And I'm going to try to throw us off balance. So as it gets more advanced, just know you don't have to go there. You can always take a break. Same leg. Making sure you guys aren't sleeping over there in that corner. Good. Lift that chest up. Don't let it drop down the front of that ball. Maybe that's all you get done is just a straight plank, and that's okay. Reaching it out, stretching it away. Take a break if you need to. Do not overdo that lower back. Put that hand down. When you're ready, lift up the other arm. If you're ready, down and up. Add that same leg if you're ready. Hold it out, reach it away. Top of your head extends out, heels extend out. Set it down, roll yourself forward, drop your chest, drop the top of your head, let it stretch. I like to grab the top of my head and kind of roll into that, let that stretch out that spine. Never overstretch, but do take advantage. Coming back. Okay, we're gonna roll out. So what that may look like for you is you may just be out to your hips, okay? You could take it out to your knees or your calves or your toes. It's up to you. Just gonna hold a plank right there. So make sure it's challenging you, but we don't want you to smack your nose on the floor. So listen to your body. Pull your shoulders into your hip pockets. That's always so important. If you can, and if you're ready, you can bring those knees into your chest and then press them back out. In and out. You want to exhale as you come in and inhale as you go out. Good job. You can keep it right there. We'll do about 8 more, or you can take your hips to the ceiling and keep going. Woo. 2 more. Good. Last one. Great job. Now just roll back or get off where you're at. It's up to you. Roll all the way back. Have a seat and keep rolling. There we go. Stretch it up. Stretch out the top of your legs. Put one cheek on that bar. Other cheek. Good. Bring it back. And come on up. We're going to grab some water quick. If you got some with you. And we'll bring those weights with us back to the ball. All right. So again, and I might put the weights, put the mat under my feet, because we are going to do some abs too. So you'll want that mat under your feet for the abs maybe. For now, got our feet on the mat and our ball on the mat, and our shoulders are tucked. The closer your feet are, the more difficult it is. So if you need it to be a little simpler or easier, you can take those feet out wide. Your shoulders are tucked. So we always talk about shoulders into your hip pockets. It's like you just tuck them down and you hold them right there. So you don't want to stick your chest out, but you don't want these to be up here. All right, we're going to do bicep curls. And if you want, you can raise one leg. That's up to you. I like to add a little instability in there. So we're always using our core. And maybe you don't lift that leg so high. It's up to you. Those weights are coming all the way up and all the way down. Good. Right here, halfway, abs in tight. Bring it up and down to half. Just half. Half, abs in tight. Bring it down and back to half. Stop right at the elbows. Good. Bring it down. Bring those arms to the front and the back. Just kind of loosen out the shoulders a little bit. All right, shoulders tucked. Bring it right here. Right arm out to the side. Left arm out to the side. Stop at that shoulder. And remember, we're never throwing and we're never dropping. Ooh, I see a leg up. I have to do it. Glad those are in there. That's fine. You remember how I was when they were first in there? Like, these do not belong here. See, that's what they're there for. That's right. That's right. Both arms. One arm if you need to. No tension in that neck. 3, 2, 1. Good. Roll those shoulders. You can always get off that ball and do these standing now that we're almost done, I tell you that. Weights up. Abs in tight, shoulders tucked. Bring them down and up. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Bring those elbows out to the side. Maybe you switch legs on this one. Three, 2 more. 2. Good. All right, now you can put the weights down or hold on to them because we're going to roll out and we're going to put our upper back on the ball. Okay, that's going to be a little challenging with me on this mat. There we go. Still on? Yes. The reason we like to have the ball and your feet on the mat at the same time is so that ball doesn't take off out from under you, or the mat doesn't take off out from under you, more like. Hips are to the ceiling. Squeeze those thighs. Once again, feet closer is more difficult. Spread them out if you need a base. Help you up there. And then get yourself out as far as you can. Weights in your arms or your hands. You're going to take those arms straight out to the side and pull them back up. So open that chest, pinch those shoulder blades, and pull back up. Out, out, up. Hold your belly button. Lift those hips if you can. If you need to take a little break, you can. Just come right back. Leave those elbows soft, but they're not bending too much. It's about that chest. Open it and bring it together. Squeeze those thighs. Don't let that stop. All the way up. Hold it. One arm down and up. Other arm down and up. Again, trying to throw us off balance. So if that's too much, go ahead and just leave it the way it was. Good. Squeeze those thighs. Squeeze those glutes. One more. Good. Now, you can put those weights on your hips or put them on the floor. Whatever works for you. We're going to drop those hips and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Really think about pointing that tailbone to the floor and then pressing it straight out. And push through the heels. Down. Up. Good. Get as little of your body on top of that ball as you can, so you have some room to move. Very top, little presses. Squeezing those thighs. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Drop your hips down. Let your weights go to the floor and reach yourself over. And roll back and let it stretch this way. Let yourself hang over and feel that stretch. Trust in you. Trust in you. Coming on up. Roll yourself to the top. Okay, I'm going to have to get back on my mat. This is one where I really like to use my mat because your feet might slide. We're going to sit on top and roll ourselves out. So right here, our hips are lifted, and we're going to leave them lifted even when we do a sit-up. Our head is resting in our fingertips. Our shoulder blades are tucked, and we're going to lift up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Squeeze those thighs. So you can't sit all the way up if you're really lifting those hips. Your elbows stay wide because you're lifting your chest, not your chin, and not your elbows. So think about engage, lift, lower, down. Engage, lift, lower, down. And hold it up, abs in tight. This might be as far as you can go, and that's perfectly fine. Little presses. One hand behind if you need a little help so you don't get tension in your neck. Hips lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Drop it over. Let it stretch. Roll back as far as you can. Still run over your ponytail. Right, Aaron? Bring it back. All the way up. Okay, get your blood back where it goes. We're going to sit on the side this time. So really, all that's hitting the ball is just right there. Okay? Get that situated, and then roll yourself over the back, abs in tight, and engage your abs and lift up to a sitting position, and down, down, up, up. So what this really hits easily is right up here at the top of your abs, and I want you to focus on pulling in below your belly button. Tighten. Good. Always in control, so never collapse in on top of yourself, okay? We don't want to go that far. We're sitting up nice and tall. One more. Very top, little presses up. Right here. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it over. Take advantage of that stretch. Release your glutes. Let your lower back stretch. Let your hips stretch. All the way back and down. All right. Knees beside the wall. Now, you can always take that ball out of there and do this as a side plank. That's up to you. Going over the top. But if your feet are, your ball must be. Your shoulders are tucked. So your shoulders are in line, your hips are in line, that one foot out in front of the other. That back leg, though, you want it to be straight in line with your body. Okay, so this may be as far as you get, and that's quite all right. We're looking out. We're reaching our head out. Okay? So you don't want to be tucking that ear. This is kind of what usually happens. That ear tucks into that shoulder. And if you can, lift that leg. If you're not there yet, that's quite all right. Our focus is right here. So we want to pull the weight out of that hand and put it right here in our core. Good. If you know where we're going, you can go there. Shoulders are tucked, abs in, reaching out through that leg. Everything nice and tight, down and up. If you're ready, sometimes it helps to find something to focus on. Spot on the floor, spot out in front of you. Now, one thing we don't want is our armpit to hug that ball. So we want to keep it away. We want to lift our shoulder up, lift our chest up off that ball. Hold it up there, abs in. Now you can just go back to lifting and lowering, or you can circle that foot right here. Get that hip, working the side of your abs. Shoulders tucked. If you feel wobbly, that might be what it is. We need to tuck those shoulders, brace that core. Go the other way. Oh, I should have told you, you can put one foot down, one knee down. I always remember to tell people that at the end. Abs in, focus. Three, two, one. Hold it out. Bring it down. Here's the best part. Drop those hips forward and shoulders back and stretch. Let your ear drop down the side. You can twist yourself over that ball any old way, whatever works for you to get a good stretch there. Good, release. We're going to the other side. All right. On top. Reach out through the top of your head. Lift your arm up if you can. Get yourself stacked. So think about right here. Think about lifting that shoulder, stacking your shoulders. No weight in that floor hand. Take it all into your core. Pull that ear away from your shoulder so that it's nice and straight. Find yourself a focal point. Reach that leg. You can always put that knee down. It's always an option. Sometimes one side is much easier than the other. You just never know. Down and up. Focus. If you touch those abs, they should be tight. You should be able to feel that they're working. Good. Right here, circle, if you can. If not, maybe you just hold it. Maybe you still lift it up and down. Focus, pull those shoulders down. Go the other way. Woo, my hip is wide awake now. Four, three, two, good job. Set it down, drape it over, stretch it out. Good. Bring it back. All right. We're going to sit on our heels and reach that ball out there and drop our ears between our shoulders. Now, we're going to focus on our abs and pull your rib cage over your hip bones and then reach it back out. So the ball is going to roll, but that's not what we're going for. In fact, keep going. If I wanted to, I could do the very same thing with the towel. Okay, so you just pull yourself up and reach yourself out. And pull and reach. Focus on the muscles that are working. Tuck it back. Reach it out. Take it all the way out there. Roll it off to one side. Abs in. Mat keeps getting in the way. All right. Off to one side. And same thing. Okay, so this time, you're getting the side of the abs. One side stabilizes, the other side pulls. You're making them both work. Good. Focused breathing. Exhaling as we come in, inhaling as we go out. Roll it out there to the center and off to the other side. Shoulders tucked and go. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Out you go. Roll it back to the center. Drop your chest. Drop your chin into your chest. Let your shoulders stretch. Good. Bring it back. I'm going to go on to our back. All right, your shoulders are tucked. Your feet stay flat on the floor at all times, right? We'll see. All right, we're going to sit ourselves up, and my first one's always not very nice. And then we are going to come back down one vertebra at a time and sit back up. So the idea is to focus all the way up and focus all the way down, lowering down one vertebra at a time. At first, it might feel kind of like a splat, but we want it to be like pressing Velcro down, nice and smooth, and then peeling it back up little by little. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Good. One more. Come on, back down. Bring it up and hold. All right. We're up here. Our abs are tight. Our shoulders are tucked. We're going to roll back into C-sit. So C-sit, you're going to make the letter C with your body without collapsing that back, okay? So you're back here. Abs in, reaching that ball up. Now you could bring a toe up to touch the ball, or maybe even just holding this is enough. Two, if you're ready for that. Two, one. Bring it down, roll it out, grab your legs, arch your back. Good, bring it up, reach it, back into C-sit, shoulders tucked. Now, we're going to take the ball to the floor, but it's not like this, okay? We're going to take our whole torso so that that ball can get to the floor. And I don't really even worry about whether it touches the floor. It's the motion of the twist that we're going for. Put those feet down if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and have a seat and grab those knees and round your back. Good. Okay. I'm going to lay back down. That ball is going to our feet. Now, you can have your feet on top of the ball, or you can have your calves, or all the way up to your knees. That's up to you. We're going to lift those hips. Your hands are to your side to start. Your shoulders are tucked. We're going to lift your hips up and down. We are in a reverse plank this time. So our legs are straight. Hip up and down. If you feel ready, you could move those arms. You could put them overhead, put them on your shoulders, whatever you need. All the way up, hold it. Abs in tight, little presses. Now I want you to focus on your abs, lifting and lowering you. We know those glutes will squeeze and those hamstrings. Let's focus on those abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Roll it off to one side. Bring it back to the center and off to the other side. Back to the center. Bring your knees in. Again, heels on top if you can, but calves work fine. Shoulders are tucked, hands are back to your side. Dig those heels down and lift your hips up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. You got it. Knees are 90, hips are 90, straightening out, coming back. Abs, focus on what's lifting. There you go, get that tension out of those shoulders. Very top, little presses. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job, set it down, roll it out, and take it off to one side. Reach your arms opposite. Let that lower back release. If you're anything like me, you do not let it release enough. So take advantage of these times. Take it to the center and off to the other side. Relax. Center. Good. Bring that ball into your hips. Take your feet over. Fingertips behind your ears. I do that so that my neck will not get involved and I don't have tension there that I don't need. Okay, so you want to move this so you're able to grab that ball and lift it up. And then you just want to lift the hips and lower them. Lift and lower so they don't go very high. There you go. Tuck that ball right into your hips. Legs are bent. You're holding the ball with your feet. When you're ready, you can add your upper body crunch. Crunch. Now, it's not about that neck. It's about those shoulders lifting off the mat and lowering back down. Very top, abs in, little presses. Again, no tension in your neck. It's about those shoulders lifting. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Set it down and roll off to one side with your knees bent. Back to the center. Off to the other side. Good. Back to the center. We'll do one more, just for fun. We're going to take that ball up between your feet. Heels right above your hips. Shoulders are tucked. Drop the ball down. Throw it up and catch it. Down, up and catch. Try to really grab it between your feet before you let it go again. Squeeze it. Woo. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We give it to your hands. Reach it out overhead. Lift your hips. Push through your heels. Bring those hips down. Grab your knees and rock them side to side. And I'll switch the music so we can cool down and stretch. Remember, if you don't stay and stretch with us, make sure you do stretch. All right. Now, go ahead and grab that ball again. I had so much more torture planned. It just goes way too fast. All right, you're going to put the ball on top of one knee. Opposite foot on top of the ball. Press your heel down. Roll that ball in closer. Kind of an awkward stretch, but once you get it, it really is good for those hamstrings. I just keep rolling that ball back toward my body so I can get it all stretched out. And then relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead. For the next few minutes, let's just be right here in this room. Our focus is on our breathing and on relaxing our body. Inhaling through the nose. Hold it. Exhale through the mouth. Release it. We're putting that foot down. Ball to the top of that knee. Opposite foot to the top of the ball. Press down. Roll in. And bring your breathing. Focus back to your breathing. Release it. Take the ball out between your feet. Take 1 foot under, 1 foot to the top. And then take that top leg across your body. Let your hip come with it. And then press that hip back down while your shoulders stay on the mat. Send the other foot to the top, opposite foot to the bottom. Take that top leg across. Bring that hip back down and reach opposite. Deepen that stretch as much as you can without overstretching. Release it. That ball can just go out of your way. Take your right knee into your right shoulder. Or that ball can just stay right in your way. Silly thing. Bringing that knee to the center of your chest. Reaching the other leg out. Now we're straightening that leg and reaching it to the ceiling as the other one is still reaching out across the floor. Pull that leg in closer. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. Flex your foot, push your heel through the ceiling and your other heel through the side wall. Reach it. Good. Release it. Bend the knee. Set the right ankle on top of the left knee. Press the right knee open. Now reach through the center and grab behind the left leg and pull it in. Always make sure you don't pull on joints, so don't pull on your knee joint right here. Set that left leg down, cross your right leg over the top, kiss those knees together, and then drop your knees to the right, look left. Reach left. Back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Left knee, left shoulder. Right leg goes out. Reach that straight leg away. Release the left leg, pull it to the center of your chest, and stretch it here. Point your toe. Have a great day. Both toes reaching out. Pull that leg in closer. Release it just a little. Flex the feet. Reach them out. Pull in closer. Stretch them away from one another. Release it. Bend the knee. Set the left ankle on the right knee. Press your left knee open. Reach through the center. Grab behind the right leg this time. Bending the left knee. Press that knee open. Set that foot down. Cross the left leg the rest of the way over. Drop left. Look right. Back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Deep breath. Inhale, reach up. Stretch it away. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. And there you go. Thanks so much for coming. Please make sure you clean your equipment before putting it away, and we'd love to have you come back again. Okay, good.